Good afternoon, everybody. Today we're going to be looking at if every single citizen in the United States voted strictly down party lines. Today we're going to be looking at the registration by party in every single state across the country and how that would affect the presidential election. So starting from left to right, the states of Washington, Oregon, and California are all in the Democrats' favor. No surprise there, as is the state of Alaska and Idaho, as is Utah and Arizona, which may come as somewhat of a surprise, but the Republicans do actually have an edge in the voter registration in the state of Arizona. As for Nevada, the Democrats actually have the upper hand in the state of Nevada in party registration there. As for the state of Montana, that is actually going in the favor of the Republicans, as is the state of Wyoming, North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, and Oklahoma. However, for the Democrats, they have the edge in Colorado, New Mexico, Hawaii, and in the state of Texas by 1%, 40 to 39. That is the party registration edge for the Democrats. So as you can see, for the left side of the country, the Democrats hold 136 seats to the Republicans' 54. Already you can tell that the Democrats are going to have a much better day in this particular video because of their national voter registration edge over the Republicans, which makes you wonder by the end of this video, why is it that the Democrats don't perform this well in actual general midterm and in presidential elections? It really does make you wonder. Moving on now, in the state of Minnesota, that goes to the Democrats. No real surprise there. In Iowa, it actually does go to the Republicans. They hold a 1% voter edge there. However, in Missouri and in Louisiana, the Democrats hold an edge in voter registration. Now, that does not mean that these Democrats there particularly like voting for Democratic presidential candidates. It also means that the independent voters in these areas fall more to the right, as well as just overall voter turnout is better for the Republicans in these states. That is the most widely accepted explanation for their continuous trend to go to the Republicans in presidential elections. However, in Arkansas, the Republicans hold an edge, as they do in Mississippi and Alabama, as well as Tennessee, Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio, West Virginia, and in South Carolina. So they hold the edge in all of these states. It brings them up to 143 seats to the Democrats' 164. However, the Democrats do hold the edge in Illinois and in Florida, as well as North Carolina. Three huge states in which the Democrats actually hold decent edges over the Republicans in party registration. In Illinois, obviously a much larger lead in registered voters than in Florida and North Carolina, but the Democrats do lead in Florida and North Carolina. In the state of Georgia, it is completely tied in this poll that I'm using the statistics from. And in the state of Wisconsin, it is also completely tied. So I'm just going to leave them as toss-ups for this video, given that I can't swing it for either party, just because it's tied in the party registration numbers. However, in Michigan, that goes to the Democrats, as does Pennsylvania, New York, and all of these northeastern states have Democratic edges in the party registration, as well as Maine, of course. That brings me to the final state of Virginia, where the Republicans actually hold an edge, rather surprisingly, given Virginia's move to the left overall over these past few statewide elections, and obviously in the state legislature, which received a lot of media attention in the recent years, how the state is moving further and further Democrat. We might see the Democrats take the edge in party registration there, which would spell even more damage for the Republican Party in the state of Virginia. But as you can see, this is the map based on party registration numbers between the Democrats and the Republicans. Obviously, this is a very favorable map for the Democrats, just because obviously there is a national edge for them in party registration, but as well documented in elections, especially in modern elections, Democrats don't turn out as highly as Republicans do. And that's why you see in states like Missouri, Louisiana, and Florida, and North Carolina, and Pennsylvania, they struggle, even in Georgia and Wisconsin, they struggle to bring out and make use of their voter edges there. and you have to wonder why that really is. So that is all for today's video. It's a really quick one. I just wanted to put this out there for you guys just for some information if you guys were interested in it. I think it's really interesting to see how the Democrats have an edge in party registration, but it doesn't really translate to actual elections. So thank you all so much for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Please make sure to check out previous videos on the channel. Make sure you're all caught up on all kinds of videos that I hope you all are enjoying. Thank you all so much for watching. Tune in next time.